Am I the aholi for allowing my stepdaughter to wear stinky pajamas to school? I 31F. Married my husband 37M. In December then moved in with him and his daughter 15F. The mom 41F. Is in the picture but my stepdaughter lives us full-time. On the first day of school after Christmas break for my stepdaughter, I was to drive her to school. When she was ready, she was in pajamas that smelled like gym clothes. She had pimple patches all over her face. Her hair was messy and greasy, but I didn't say anything. She's 15 and in 10th grade. I figured she's old enough to dress herself. Plus if her mom and dad don't have a problem with it, why should I? My mom 53F. Came to visit. My mom looked like her eyes would fall out of her head when she saw how my stepdaughter looked when she came home from school. My mom asked how on earth I'm allowing my stepdaughter to go to school like that. I told my mom nobody asked for my input and it wasn't my decision. She called me, my husband, and my stepdaughter's mom bad parents for allowing her to look like that at school. I asked my mom to leave my house. Am I the aholi? This edit is for the wonderful people who are concerned about my stepdaughter. I agree I'm the AH. I now understand this is not normal. I will do my best to get her professional help. Comments. This time 232. Plus if her mom and dad don't have a problem with it, why should I? Did you bring this up to her dad, your husband? Because I can understand that as the stepmother you don't want to overstep your boundaries and tell her what to do. But there's nothing stopping you from telling your husband that it would be better if his daughter didn't go to school smelling like gym clothes. Yeah, 15-year-olds absolutely still sometimes need gentle guidance from trusted adults, especially around hygiene. This is a normal thing for a parent to do, and a normal thing for a step-parent to have a conversation with her dad about. It is very weird to just ignore it. Ginger Wool found. I just want to commend you for taking some pretty strong feedback and judgment, and being open to hearing how you can better support your stepdaughter going forward. It gives me hope she'll get some focus and help, and you two will develop a good relationship. Parenting is hard and you're new to it, and don't have the context or baseline of what's normal that parents from birth have developed over time. Keep asking questions and being open to uncomfortable answers that might challenge you. Best case, it was first day back from holiday break. She woke up very late, didn't have a chance to shower, grabbed the first clothes she found, or just kept on her PJs, and ran out the door. Easily solved. My teen girls regularly wear PJ bottoms and tees with no makeup to school, but will spend 45 minutes on their hair. They look like a rumpled mess but smell lovely. There is evidence of some self-care, even if the focus isn't where I put it when I was a teen. Lady Brain Human Person. It is tough. I had my ex-stepdaughter up the first time and she only had one pair of yoga pants she washed by hand in a bowl, and had one bra that was her mom's old bra, and had not had a haircut in 6 months, and had no warm clothes and her slippers had holes in them. I took care of it all and I am glad I did. I felt bad her mom wasn't there for her for those moments. Stuff like proper bathing suits, back to school clothes. Mom just wasn't into it. She was the sweetest thing in the whole world. I am sure she would appreciate a non-judgmental woman. In a divorce, kids get neglected and doing this for her without judgment would mean a lot. Ocrums 96. Good Lord. Your ex-partner sounds like an absolutely shit parent. I'm glad your SD at least got to experience some proper care from you. That poor girl, frowning face. Lady Brain Human Person. Yeah, they were a mess. It was both mom and dad who sucked. Not Kinsey. I'm experiencing this right now, but I can't imagine leaving my sweet girl behind, loudly crying face. It's so hard. Lady Brain Human Person. But I did for mine was I got her a life kit and I packed up books about how to manage your career, how to crush your test anxiety, how to own your story. She would paint with me when we were together. I am a watercolor artist. So I bought her a full professional watercolor kit she can travel with between mom and dad's house. Judgment Gentle Whitey. Date 1 day later. I 31F. Am thankful to all who are concerned about my stepdaughter, 15F. Last night, I talked to my stepdaughter and my husband, 37M, individually. I gently asked my stepdaughter about how she looks and smells when she goes to school, especially the sweaty body odor, the pajamas, the pimple patches, and the messy, greasy hair. Given that I wash all the clothes, I know for a fact her clothes look clean and smell good when she gets them. The first thing is she was surprised she smells when she's going to school. She literally goes to school in pajamas she sleeps in. Not the same pajamas more than one night, but she manages to sweat enough to smell them up in her sleep. She seemed bothered by the fact she smells, but not as bothered I would be if someone told me that. The second thing, for everything else, she said neither her friends nor her boyfriend judges her for looking like that. She said other girls look similar. She said she's comfortable and not interested in pleasing judgmental people. I ask her if she knows she can come to me, her dad, or her mom if she has any mental health problems. My stepdaughter said she knows and she's good. She thanked me for worrying about her. My husband said she was a tomboy until middle school, that she dressed very girly during middle school and the first few months of high school. He said she had told me a while back that she was surprised how non-judgmental her fellow high school students was about clothes. I asked him to promise me to get her checked out by a mental health professional. As a precaution, he promised me. This morning on the phone, I apologized to my mom 53F, and we plan to meet physically on Friday. I am little relieved about my stepdaughter's answers and attitude to all this, but still concerned and will still keep an eye on her regarding this matter. I'm going to try to be a better stepmom. That's where we're at now. Comments. Consulate financier. And to me. This reads like a thoughtful course correction, where concern turned into listening and respect instead of control, which matters far more at her age. Oh, I still think I'm the age. Something could have and can still be seriously wrong. Because I watched too much TikTok, I just assumed that her presentation was normal teen girl stuff. I need to be more active as a step-parent. Still river girl. But also, not everything is worst-case scenario. Teenagers are weird. They go through phases. She could just be perfectly comfortable with who she is and how she's received. Maybe just highlight totally cool to wear pajamas or comfy clothes to school. But put some fresh ones on cause you can sweat and smell musty. Also grab some dry shampoo for her for the days where she doesn't feel like putting in the effort to shower. I don't think you need to rush her to a mental health professional because of one day. You talked to her. She said she's okay. She said she would come to you. Trust her. If it becomes a pattern, then you can bring it up again. I am not the OOP. Please do not harass the OOP.